Gemini, hello, my darlings. Welcome to your spring equinox reading. I'm going to pull about 5 cards for you today, 5 representing change. And the equinox is a wonderful time to look at change with a beautiful positive mindset. This is a time to perhaps look at what you have already planted as seeds that is growing for you right now, and what will blossom in the future, perhaps what is needed to nurture that growth, what to spring clean and where to spring forward. So I am using my animal tarot cards. The wands in this card are represented by spring, so I thought it was rather appropriate. Thank you, Spirit. And the card has already come out for you, the first card. Before I start, thank you as ever for your support, my darlings. If I resonate or this reading resonates, then thank you so much for liking this video and all of your wonderful comments as well, my darlings. So the card that's come out for you, which I feel is a sort of overriding message for you at this time, is the Hierophant. So whatever this period is for you, Spirit wishes for you to perhaps consider it is a great time of spiritual growth for you, a great time of learning from life's experiences. There is a certain compass that you're being asked to consider, looking at perhaps where life is taking you and asking those all-important questions as to why life and life experiences seem to be taking you in a certain way at this time. So that's a lovely overriding message for you, Gemini. Let's have a look to see, what has been planted in your life. Perhaps you've planted it or the universe has planted it in the hopes of growth for you. Thank you, Spirit, for Gemini, for those that most need to hear the message. And we have got balance for Gemini. Well, that's rather lovely and appropriate. And actually, I'm also seeing on the bottom of the deck, we have got the Strength card as well, has come out for you. So the Balance card, my darling, and it takes great strength to do this sometimes, because what has been sort of in the past that is very prevalent for you today is that beautiful energy of moderation, that beautiful energy of perhaps tempering something, of perhaps not giving so much to something or someone, perhaps thinking about perceptions of things with a balanced point of view, bringing in all sides of the story, perhaps to temper your impatience about something that you perceive as not to be growing in your life, but Spirit is reminding you that it is. It may not seem so black and white to you, but there is a blending together of scenarios and events and circumstances in the universe that is fulfilling the desires, the wishes that you have planted, seeds that you have planted, and that there is movement. It may not seem at this time, but the zebra is an animal that represents movement as well. And I feel also with this, because of the Strength card that has appeared in this, the Strength card is about coming away from the ego's reactions to life's experiences and coming into a state of self-awareness, self-appreciation about those experiences, self-understanding, self-forgiveness, self-compassion, and as a result of that, the same directed to others as well. So you have, my darling, achieved so much more than you think you have achieved in what you have planted in your life and is growing, because there is, with this Balance and Strength card, something extraordinary, some further growth, some further blossoming for you that is ready with the spring equinox to come forth in your life, my darling. And I feel as well that you have, with this balanced point of view and with the energy that comes with that, you are allowing now, it is the blending of, it is the alchemy of the fire and the water. It is the moving through life with the resistance disappearing from your life and seeing what is happening from that balanced point of view. It's really quite extraordinary for you, my darling. So in your first three cards are three major arcana, so this is absolutely lovely. In order to cultivate where you are right now, my darling, in order to cultivate this personal empowerment, this personal power that you are feeling, and the desire and the state of being that is one of kindness and compassion. Spirit is saying, you know, the question is how to cultivate it, how to water it. Water represents your emotions. So where are your emotions going and what are you being asked to consider at this time? So you have got the Knight of Pentacles. Again, the seahorse, balance. It is a natural state of play for you, and you're very practiced at it, to be in a state of balance. It is something that comes naturally for you. In order to nurture, to water this growth, to encourage it, Spirit is urging you to remain present within your emotional state, i.e., to be aware of what emotions around you, what feelings are around you, to honor them, to respect them, to let them go, to continue to have that balanced point of view, and also to understand that, like the seahorse, there are many sort of stops and starts, and there is no wrong or right way of how you are progressing, but it can appear slow at times, but it is as it is intended. The Knight of Pentacles is that wonderful, slow, steady, grounded energy, the movement forward, but it is with the reflection of the past, with kindness and compassion, that is allowing a gentle ebb and flow of your movement forward. And that's how it's intended for you. The Knight of Pentacles is to trust this process, to trust also those that you resonate with, that perhaps may come forward to provide you assistance, to provide you little gems of advice at this time, my darling. And it's a really wonderful energy. And thank you. Also, as a knight who is focusing on movement forward, there is with a knight a certain sense of dedication. There is with a knight a certain sense of exploration, adventuring into the unknown. So Spirit is saying that this is an adventure, and this is the advent of something new for you as well. So and I feel too that you feel, even if you're bobbing up and down slightly in your emotions with this Knight of Pentacles, you know, how to nurture this is to remind yourself of how this balanced view of life, this balanced approach to life has set you free from past mindful anxieties and fear and stress level reactions to life. You're free of that, and it's the feeling of that you wish and desire to nurture. It is the feeling of peace that you have now, and the feeling of resonance that you're having, and the connection you're having with yourself and your emotions is so powerful. So how is this, you know, how are your seeds of balance and strength and unity, all of these, how are they blossoming in your life in the near future? Thank you, Spirit. They are blossoming into you, my darling. Oh my goodness, you have got the Star card has come out for you, and you've also got the Leopard. So the Queen of Swords and the Star. It's this freedom. It's this freedom to choose that you have. It's this freedom from fears of what you consider to be the old you, and what your old you considered to be fearful is no more. It's the freedom in the power of finding your voice. It's the freedom, this is how it's all blossoming in your life, the freedom to choose from that high vantage point what you want to get drawn into, what you wish to ignore, what opportunities you wish to leap upon in this spring. There is so much abundance for you that's waiting for you. You know, the leopard lives in the jungle, which is yes, it's exciting, and yes, it can be dangerous, but it is full of adventure and it's full of potential. And this is your emotional landscape going forward. And I feel that you are finding your words now. You're not afraid to speak your mind. You're not afraid to speak your mind to yourself. It's almost like that phrase, never mind, because never mind means never stay within that mind space that is a constant battle. Step out of the mind space. You very much, in terms of this blossoming, have a high vantage viewpoint of what is happening in your life right now. And you're very relaxed about it. And so Spirit is urging you and encouraging you to remain focusing on that growth and continue to continue to focusing on releasing that energy and motion within you that you know is coming out. You feel the burdens of it being released. It's little shifts here and there. You may wake up one morning and just feel slightly different. It's that sort of energy. It's almost like Spirit and the universe has just gone on you and just given you some aspect of something different. And it's the focus you have on your transformation. And you're about to take a massive leap forward, because I feel that there has been something that has been weighing heavily on you, but through your high vantage point and your view of the world and your strength in letting go of something, in letting go of the ego, in stepping into that higher self space, in letting go of the need to perhaps react to something, in that space, you're allowing your insight, your foresight to come in, and life seems so much freer for you, which is just beautiful. And look, the Queen of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. So this is about gliding through this process with trust, which is just wonderful. Spring cleaning, a little bit of spring cleaning. What do you still need to let go of? Thank you, Spirit. What do you still need to let go of? I did see the 9 of Cups, the 4 of Spring. So to let go, and this is a lovely card, the 4 of Spring, the 4 of Wands. You know, wands are about your actions and about your desire and about your drive. When we suddenly have a sense of freedom, a sense of, oh my God, I didn't know that I used to feel that way or react in that way. And in hindsight, I can look back. But when we have that sense of relaxation, when we're coming into that space, my darling, a sense of trust and openness and allowing connections in our life, it provides a sense of stability. So Spirit is saying, continue to let go of your concepts of what you consider to be stable, of what you may consider to be constant in your life, because life is ever changing, it's ever evolving. The otters are a wonderful representation of that, because the otters, they go with the flow. They don't go upstream, they go downstream, they go with the flow. And it is an ever-changing environment for them, but they are playful in their approach. I love these sea otters because it's also the connections that you have at this time are ever-changing. Let go of any need to hold on to anything that you feel is connected to you, because people come and go in our lives according to our and their divine design. But you can always hold on. You can hold on energetically to somebody, but it's the letting go of that. But it is to love each and every person in your life in a state of blessing them for who they are, not who you intend for them to be or who you wish and desire for them to be. So it's about having an openness about the connections that you have and trusting that all is as it should be, all is well, all is according to your divine path, divine law, and these connections are very important for you and they're very powerful as well, but let them evolve how they're intended. Those that are intended for you will not depart, but those that are going to. So let things just have that openness approach to relationships that you have in your life. And what to embrace as spring is here and growing, what to embrace in your life. Thank you, Spirit. 4 of Winter, I saw healing, but it didn't pop out. What to embrace. We have got the 8 of Pentacles, that has come in for you alongside the King of Summer. Now, actually, the King of Summer is looking at the Eight of Pentacles. So what I'm feeling, first of all, with the Eight of Pentacles, we know that the Eight of Pentacles is about working hard, okay? I feel, because the parrot talks, but here he's listening, he's reading. Spirit is encouraging you to continue to do the work that you've been doing, to continue to absorb everything that you are leaning towards, inclined to do. Continue to perhaps, I know that parrots talk a lot and they repeat things, but it's a wonderful sort of symbolism of perhaps it's thank you, Spirit. It's almost like a vibrational resonance of what you're reading. So it's similar to the parrot repeating. So if anything resonates with you as you are doing your inner work, trust and understand that that is you remembering. It's that resonant vibrational message to you. And again, I'm seeing this cage here. This inner work you're doing in a very balanced way is giving you more and more freedom to choose how you wish and desire to live your life, my darling. And then you've got this lovely King of Cups. And I feel that somebody who is a mentor, is a teacher, is emotionally available and encouraging and supportive, and has been through what you are going through, is going to come forward and offer you support at this time. This could also be somebody who is a romantic relationship coming forward. But it is one that Spirit, because the first card that came out for you was the Unity card, it is one that Spirit is urging you to remind yourself that all relationships are here first and foremost as our teacher. So whatever this relationship is that's coming in, it has much to teach you. They have much to teach you as well. And that in itself is going to set you free from the concept of perhaps you and relationships in the past. But this is somebody who is, again, because it's a reflection of where you are energetically, it's somebody who you can trust. I think, you know, isn't it with the emperor penguins that it's the males that get left with the baby penguins, and they're trustworthy, and it's a loyal energy, it's a faithful energy, it's a really warm, all-encompassing energy, because they all crowd together to stay warm as well. But continue to do, this is the perfect time for you, my darling, to lean towards what you're inspired to do. It's the perfect time if you're looking to do a course, a leadership program, whatever you're doing, my darling, keep doing it is the message. This is this further continuation. And remember that, you know, the spring equinox is about balance. And it is that equal day and night time. So just remember about rest, renewal, and those shoots of growth, those shoots of seeds that you've planted are beginning to appear in your life. And all plants grow at different times. So don't expect everything to come in all at once, but to come in a wonderful, organic, divine design formation for you. But this is a really lovely reading, my darling. But just relax into what is happening for you at this time. Relax, because your energetic structure that you are in is all embracing, all welcoming, and it is one where you are, whether you realize it or not, but I feel you do realize it, are really in flow with life right now. You're in harmony with life. And when you're in harmonious vibration, you're singing the same song as the universe. You're non-resistant life force energy. So this is a perfect time to further your advancement, your growth, whatever it is that you have set your mind to, my darling, and your heart is there with it. Focus on that now moving forward. So much love to you. I trust that that has helped you at this time, and I look forward to doing your weekly reading a little bit later this week. In the meantime, take care and have the rest of a beautiful day. Lots of love, darlings. Bye-bye.